Imagine if you could unlock the one secret that would make every dream within reach. What if success wasn't a matter of luck, but of simple, unstoppable consistency? In today's video, we're diving deep into how the consistency rule works, the key to mastering your goals, achieving greatness, and living a life of fulfillment. Stay with us, because the journey to mastering consistency starts here. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your goals? Maybe you dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur, a world-class athlete, or a published author. But the path to those dreams seems too distant, too complicated. But what if the secret isn't taking giant leaps, but focusing on small, consistent actions? That's right. Consistency isn't about doing everything at once. It's about making small progress every single day. So, what's more powerful? A big leap or a small step made every day? Let's find out. The key to success is not in the grandiose gestures, but in the tiny habits we form. Think about it. The most successful people didn't get there by working tirelessly for a few months and then burning out. They arrived at their destination by doing the small things day after day. You don't need to move mountains. You just need to take one step at a time. So why does consistency work? It all comes down to science. When you repeat an action consistently, your brain starts to form new neural pathways, essentially rewiring your mind to make that action feel easier. The more you do something, the less energy it takes. Your brain adapts, and soon, the task that once felt challenging becomes second nature. What if I told you that the brain can actually be trained to make success feel effortless? Let's dive deeper. Consistency isn't just about discipline, it's about creating habits. And habits are the foundation of everything you do. When you commit to doing something regularly, your brain starts to automate it. That's why successful athletes and professionals all have a routine. Their consistency is almost automatic. So the next time you doubt the power of a small habit, remember that you're actually reshaping your brain in the process. Here's where it gets really exciting. Have you ever heard of the compound effect? It's the principle that small actions, repeated consistently over time, can lead to massive results. Imagine saving just $1 a day for a year. It doesn't seem like much at first, but over time, those small efforts add up. This is the power of consistency in action. How could a small, consistent action change your life in just 1 year? Let's break it down. The compound effect is not only about financial gains, it applies to everything. Whether it's improving your skills, learning a new language, or growing your business, consistency creates a snowball effect. You start small, but as time passes, the results grow exponentially. That's why consistency is the hidden force behind every major breakthrough. Here's the harsh truth. Consistency is hard. Life throws obstacles your way, setbacks, distractions, failures, and moments of doubt. But it's in those moments that your commitment to consistency is truly tested. So how do you stay consistent when the going gets tough? What's the real secret to staying consistent even when everything else is falling apart? Let's uncover it. The answer is mindset. When you encounter challenges, it's easy to give up. But instead of seeing failure as the end, view it as a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. The most consistent people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who get back up after every fall. They treat their failures as part of the journey, not the destination. Another aspect of consistency is patience. We live in a world that craves instant gratification, where we want results immediately. But consistency isn't about instant rewards. It's about understanding the power of delayed gratification. Can you really wait for your dreams to come true? Let's talk about why patience is the missing ingredient. True success requires patience. When you commit to something and show up every day, even when progress seems slow, you're building a foundation for something much greater. Delayed gratification is the ultimate test of consistency. It's trusting that the efforts you put in now will pay off in the future. But here's the thing. The more patient you are, the more you'll appreciate the results when they finally come. To truly master consistency, you need to create a routine that aligns with your goals. A routine is like the blueprint for your success. It's your roadmap that ensures you're consistently moving in the right direction. How do you create a routine that keeps you motivated every day? Let's build it together. Start by identifying the habits that support your goals. Do you want to become a writer? Commit to writing a page every day. Want to be fit? Exercise every morning. Your routine doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. Over time, these small habits compound, creating a momentum that drives you closer to your dreams. One of the best ways to stay consistent is by tracking your progress. This simple act of measuring your actions gives you a sense of accomplishment and reinforces your commitment to the process. Want to know how tracking your progress can fuel your consistency even more? Let's find out. When you track your progress, you build a visual reminder of how far you've come. This creates motivation, reinforcing the belief that consistency works. Whether it's through a journal, a habit tracking app, or a simple checklist, measuring your progress helps you stay accountable to your goals. And when you see the small wins, you're encouraged to keep going. Finally, consistency doesn't just transform your life. It can inspire others around you. Imagine how your commitment to consistency could impact your family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. What if your consistency could start a ripple effect of change? Let's explore how your consistency isn't just personal, it can influence those around you. When you stay consistent with your actions, you set an example. You show others that it's possible to achieve greatness, not by luck, but by determination and steady effort. And as others are inspired by your journey, they too begin to adopt the same habits. That's how a ripple effect is created, by one person's consistency sparking a movement. Consistency is the key to unlocking your full potential. It's the quiet force that moves mountains, the steady stream that carves out new paths. The road to success may seem long and uncertain, but if you commit to consistent action, you'll find yourself closer to your dreams with each passing day. The secret is simple. Show up, keep going, and never stop believing in the power of small, consistent steps. So what are you waiting for? Start today, and let your journey begin. Remember, greatness doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, it becomes inevitable. Subscribe for more motivational content, and join our community of dreamers and doers. Thanks for watching.